Welcome to Exam Bites. Let's discuss about Bill to curb independent online content creators in India. Why in the news? The Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, MIB, recently circulated the draft version of the Broadcasting Services Regulation, Bill 2024 among a handful of stakeholders from the industry. The MIB is reportedly proposing expanded regulations for independent creators of news content on platforms such as YouTube, Instagram, and X, which has raised concerns over freedom of speech and expression. Significance of digital media. As seen in the recent elections, digital media can serve as a vital alternative forum for creators and commentators to scrutinize government policies and demand accountability. It can enable dissenting voices that are ignored by mainstream media and aid in the formation of counter-narratives on key issues. Objectives of the bill. This bill aims to extend the regulations currently applied to traditional television and radio to the Internet. It is designed to consolidate existing guidelines and increase accountability among broadcasters. It covers all large influencers, content creators, and political commentators, attempting to regulate speech. Intent of the bill. The bill could significantly undermine creative independence and stymie online freedom of expression in India, both of which are vital for a well-functioning and vibrant democracy. Key provisions of the draft bill that undermine creative independence in India. Reimagines the term broadcaster. The bill includes digital news broadcasters, defining them as anyone who systematically broadcasts news and current affairs online, including on social media platforms via text, video, or audio. This means that commentators on YouTube, Twitter, blogging portals, or podcasts discussing current affairs and socio-political issues will all fall under the bill's purview. Provisions for digital news broadcasters. Broadcasters with a certain threshold of subscribers/viewers must notify the government, conform to a program code, set up a grievance redressal mechanism, and adhere to a three-tier regulatory structure. For content other than current affairs, e.g., a program providing a historical overview, broadcasters are also required to obtain pre-certification from a content evaluation committee. Penalties for digital news broadcasters. The bill empowers users to raise complaints against program code violations and gives the central government the authority to impose penalties, direct broadcasters to go off-air, prohibit transmission in the interest of sovereignty, security, public order, decency, morality, or foreign relations. Extraterritorial application. The current draft potentially brings global content creators, news publishers, and commentators of current affairs within the scope of the bill. Threatening safe harbor. The bill imposes new obligations on social media intermediaries, including compliance with government demands for information about broadcasters on their platforms. Issues with the provisions of the draft Broadcasting Services Regulation, Bill 2024. Ignores fundamental differences between TV and the Internet. Unlike TV, where linear programming is disseminated from one to many, content on the Internet is demand-based and one-to-one. Applying the same regulations as TV may significantly increase costs, while reducing speed to market for smaller-scale content creators and independent journalists. This could lead to serious censorship and create a chilling effect on free speech. Implementation challenges. The extraterritorial application of the provisions is difficult to implement given the global, decentralized nature of the web. This adds to the regulatory difficulties by introducing parallel legislation, as the IT Act 2000 and the accompanying IT rules already require social media intermediaries to establish grievance redressal mechanisms, comply with government orders, operate a notice and takedown regime for flagged content. Way ahead for Internet regulation in India. The constitutional challenges to the IT Rules 2021, which attempted to create government oversight over media, have led to these rules being stayed by the courts. Therefore, other measures, such as the IT Act 2000, need to be leveraged if the government is concerned about fake news or harmful/misleading content. The draft bill requires thorough deliberation and discussion with a broad and diverse range of stakeholders before it is enacted into law.